Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Bloodborne. The last episode, we beat Ludwig, big giant horse monster. In this episode,
you poked him to death
with that. It's a gun, Dakota.
How are you feeling about using that, by the way?
Terrible. I hate it.
I don't think I asked about. Your favorite.
Yeah, not a fan of the research hall. This episode, we'll be going through the research hall, which will probably be all episode. Because this place sucks. And everybody's crazy. So, I know I say it sucks. I'm not a big fan of it. That being said, a lot of people do like this place because the way it's designed, it's all vertical instead of,
horizontal.
Going through a horizontal map, yeah. It's different.
Is that frenzy or poison?
Oh, poison. That's in the poison water. But yeah, that is basically what we're gonna do is climb this thing. I love when it doesn't give me the visceral attack. It just says, no, you're gonna poke him in the face.
Poke. I mean, if you poke him in the face, would it be pus that comes out? Brain fluid?
I would imagine brain fluid. Still not something I want to think about. Although they bleed, so...
I mean, they're bleeding, but you're also not poking them in the head. And you do have blood that goes to your head. Isn't it just 4 blood vessels that goes to your entire brain?
Yeah. You have blood all in your head. I know. Wonderful thing to think about. So I feel like we're in a crazy house.
An asylum?
Sanitarium?
Sanitarium makes me think... Granted, I think that's an older word for an asylum.
I think so.
Because, even though, horrible fact, they were not sanitary when they first started. At all.
I don't think that's what the word sanatoriums
No, but...
I think it's
but
more
in general...
sanity?
As asylums back in the day when they first started... were really awfully kept up with, is what I was trying to get at. They were very, very bad. They're so much better now.
It's a sanitarium. They're super sanitary there. Where Mr. Clean hangs out.
I mean...
Oh my god, that's why he wears all white. I figured it out, Dakota. I cracked the case.
Too much coding for you.
Alright. Get our sedative. I didn't realize there was that many stuff. It is nice that these things are going down pretty good. I always was scared with the skill weapon in here just because these things can take forever to bring down. I prefer my Larg hammer.
Like, part of me wants to always start over Bloodborne with a new character so I don't default to magic, but then I always remember how shitty the beginning is as a new character.
That's not... I wouldn't say it's shitty. What's shitty about it?
The fact that the game gets easier as you progress. That's what's shitty about it. It's just, that's just how these games are, and that's fine.
Just don't start with the whip. Unless you're me.
And you're
Did I start with the whip this playthrough?
You did, because I told you I wanted you to use this specific weapon. So you're like, okay, this is the whip.
No, you had said the saw spear, right? Yeah. I was like, I made it about 5 minutes with that thing before I was like, nope, this weapon's ass. I'm doing something else. I feel like this was a good compromise.
I told you to use something you've never used before.
Yeah, and this is something I've never used before.
And both of them were. The other...
The saw spear.
Rifle spear?
Rifle spear. Yeah, why saw spear's the starting gun. I'm stupid. Cat's meowing in the background.
Yeah, I'm sorry. My little darling kitten is...
You haven't fed her. She's starving, Dakota.
I have, and then she ate the other one's food too. Oh, baby girl. Nope, she's just running further into the apartment, howling. So that way she gets someone else's attention.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't like it. I did not like the right. It's ooh, hello.
Oh, is that a R? Or is that... Oh, that's part of his arm.
Is it?
It looks like it.
I thought it was like a mage staff or something. He threw some magic at me. I'm poisoned.
Well, I mean, there could be magic in that arm. Do you see all those cysts? It could be magic cysts. We don't know.
Blood gem. Oh, this is above where I just was. Okay. That makes sense because I went up the other way. Yeah. I don't know. I always want to do something different. I always default to the same thing.
But
you gotta do a skill build.
Me forcing you to do this is okay.
It's nice, yeah. He lives. I'm gonna go kill him.
Shit.
What?
I don't have my death counter for you. There it is. It's this other paper that's over
Probably
here.
wanted to go down that, actually. I'm gonna go kill that guy first.
There we go. So just so you know, for this entire playthrough, you're 30 plus.
That's unfortunate. I did finally die in my Borderlands playthrough.
Oh no! Your accidental no death mows.
Yeah. I've died now 4 times, and all 4 times were self-inflicted.
Oh no.
2 by barrel, 2 by... I dropped a grenade and killed the last thing with it and myself. So,
Oops.
I'm kind of stupid. But here...
Yeah, you gotta delete her.
Yep.
You gotta delete her
Gotta
now.
delete her and start over. I have an obsession with that. People that know me know that, and it drives them, I think, absolutely nuts. What?
I don't understand how that does anything. Like, I get that it's like an arcane sprayer or whatever, but it just looks like they're spraying you with water. Are you like...
I'm just getting the Windex, yeah. I'm just a bad cat. I was just gonna go up, and I was like, I should probably get the shortcut going back to the bottom, because I know I'm gonna fall off the rafters thanks to some, like, rat or bird that's up there. And then I'm gonna be very upset when I have to go back through the whole thing. I like how we're playing Bloodborne and not Dark Souls, and I still have the night look going on.
I mean, whatever. That's gonna be interesting when we get to that too.
What's that?
Dark Souls. You're gonna have to educate me as you play through Dark Souls and tell me about it.
So the original plan was to have Dakota play through Dark Souls. I don't think it's happening.
I told you, if you do 1 and 2, I'll do 3. Because by that time, I'll be comfortable enough with the series that I can hold my own.
It's the same thing.
No, it's a different play style.
It's the same thing.
Do you know how it took us so long to get used to Code Vein?
That's not the same thing.
It's the same concept. So to me, hello. You missed that,
But got the backstab? I'll take it. I feel like that's the game, like, okay, you should have had the parry. We'll give you the backstab even though you hit him clearly in the hip.
But no, like I told you, if you do 1 and 2, I will do 3.
We'll see how long that lasts. 3 is the one I'm looking forward to the most.
That's what I'm saying. Because by the time that, I think we agreed that no matter what, we would play it off on the side together, which is totally fine, kind of like what we did with Code Vein. And I'm okay with that, but I don't want to do it for the channel when I'm new to the series. Like, Bloodborne is, because Bloodborne is on the other half of the coin. Yeah, they're part of the same, but it's the other half. It's different.
Uh-huh. You know you're just going to play Magic and play it like it's a third-person shooter, right?
But I don't know where anything is like I do with Bloodborne and Code Vein. I don't know shit. I'm going to skip all the lore bits, and that's why you need to tell me the lore bits in 1.
Alright, I can do that.
So that way I at least have some type of concept of what's going on. The entire thing that I know about Dark Souls is I guess the world was on fire, and it's your job to either put out the fire or keep the fire going. And that's the extent of my knowledge.
Not even close. That's not even correct.
Exactly. That's all I know about Dark Souls. For some reason, you were the chosen one to be the firekeeper.
He dropped a guidance rune.
I don't know, man. Whatever you're hearing is obviously not sitting well with you.
I don't think you're getting through, buddy. Alright.
This is also why I don't typically... Like, so I used to try and make video games, like, on the side.
Try to do what?
Like, make video games on the side, because there's RPG Maker, but of course it's all lateral and
Oh, yeah.
But it's like, I couldn't imagine actually making good level design.
No, and that's what I was gonna say. You know, I give this place crap because I just... It really is well designed. And the verticality of it, to do an entire level like this that is just vertical, I mean...
It's so easy to do a horizontal thing.
Ah!
But to make it, you know, vertical and make some sense. Granted, moving staircases never will make sense in, like, actuality. You got this.
I don't like these guys. I'm getting somewhere I can fight.
3 guys, 1 knight.
That one doesn't even have a head.
Oh. I have some questions, and I don't think they're gonna get answered. Are they zombies at that point? Are they held together by magic? Try breaking something near it. Nope.
You think? Oh.
I just wanted to see if I could hear.
I don't like it. Skip the inconspicuous floor tile on the ground. Do we just go around? I always get lost in that. I do legitimately get lost in this place. Ooh.
I don't know. There was shinies at the end, and you didn't look around for. Oh, it's the sacks are moving, and they're screaming at you.
And they scream. I want out of this room.
You're like, I want out.
Ay. It's very well designed, and then the atmosphere. I mean, the game just drips with atmosphere.
That is something I do like about this, definitely. Even if with its really weird amount of storytelling that it has. The storytelling that's good to some people, but I personally just don't appreciate it. Oh, don't. What? Was that a duel? Was that a really badly orchestrated duel?
We know what we're doing. Oh, why didn't that hit?
But, like, even without knowing anything, you know that you're in an asylum of some sort. Maybe a really disorganized library with, like, a lot of, like, a medical institution library, maybe worst case.
Yeah.
But, like, you know where you're at without having it told to you. You shanked him as he was getting up.
Yeah.
Rude. You guys were having a nice little gunfight there for a second.
I wouldn't call it nice. I think we both missed about 100 times. Hello?
There was a wheelchair guy there.
Okay. We're plippin' ploppin'. Aw, little rat's curled up down here.
It's sleeping. It'll be back in 3 episodes tops. Stop it! It was resting peacefully! You're rude.
Ah! What did you fail?
I can't... So with my current whiplash that I have, I can't imagine that type of weight on my neck.
Having a giant brain, an enlarged head.
An enlarged head.
Hey, it's me!
Oh, living failures.
I thought it was a funny joke. But I'm
It
sure...
took me a little long to catch up with you.
Ah. Ow. I don't like this fight.
Is this even a lore fight? Is there any reason to have this?
I would say this is only a lore fight.
But what is the lore behind it? Like, I know I don't know very much, and obviously we had all the people who had inflated heads, and they look deflated, but they also look like aliens.
These are probably just, like it says, the experiments from the asylum out here. The failed experiments to make a... Because that was the whole thing, is that the choir... I think it was the choir was trying to... They had a breedus, and they were trying to make their own...
version of
their own great ones. Not the choir, the Yargul people. Because that's what the One Reborn is a failed great one.
Wouldn't it have been the White Church? The church?
The church, well, they're like a... Yargul, I think, is just like a break off from the university. I know it's the city, but I'm pretty sure, like, the scholars there... Like, all the Mensa scholars, I think is what it's called, is,
Oh, yes, the cage people.
Yeah. Basically, if there's anything loony, it's generally them. Whoop, whoop. Ow! I hate using... I always use so much healing because they hit so hard. Oh, we're raising the roof.
I thought there was only 4. Uh-oh. I feel like you've killed, like, a couple of them, and they just keep sprouting back up?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've killed a few. They don't have a lot of health, but... I'm just bad at gank fights.
Oh yeah, they literally sprout up. I just saw one in the back.
Give him a an exam there while he's not paying attention.
Ah! I do think they have buttholes. I didn't mean to look, but I think they have buttholes.
Leave the guy's butt hole alone.
Okay.
Alright, do we just go into the next fight?
With 0 health vials? I mean, if you feel brave.
How brave do we feel?
I'd like you to use, you know, some of your
Sweet,
echoes.
we're going in.
Don't look smug at me, sir.
Need that, Darkest Dungeon voiceover. Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Yes.
Hello. You can't see my face.
Should be left well alone.
So was she, like, self-impaled?
Yeah, she killed herself.
Oh, I know very well how the secret.
Obviously, this is a dream world, so...
Yeah.
Only an honest death would kill you now. From your wild curiosity.
She seems like... She seems like the hero of the story that accidentally got led astray type of situation.
I don't know if I would consider her a hero.
She tried. She tried helping people. Are you gonna parry her to death? Because I'm gonna be a little sad.
Why?
I understand that's kind of how her fight works, but I'm still gonna be a little sad. Oh, my son. Hi. He just like.
I can never dodge it. Dodge the anime bullshit. Get some of that back.
I'm just thinking about that, what is it, Drawfee? Where they put her in camo.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just like,
Oh, fire.
And that's another one today.
Considering no healing, they didn't go quite that bad.
No.
I will not have another good fight like that. The rest of this episode will be me just getting my shit kicked in at the very beginning of that fight.
Also, we're joined by Salem, who demanded to be on my lap. I don't know if it's going to come up on the mic, because he bear climbed up my office chair to get onto my lap. Because he didn't want to go to my knees to jump up. He went instead over, like, the chair.
What's up, Slalom?
He's so weird. I love him. Can you get your echoes? Please? Please?
Bish? You can hit me twice, but outside of that, that's it.
What was that?
What?
It looked like you tried shooting her for a parry and it just kinda hardly made it to her.
It was, I was shooting in anticipation that she was going to come forward and she backed up.
Oh. She's like, I
Way
Super
too-
Saiyan your ass or whatever.
Way too early.
Anime bullshit this. Again, more anime bullshit.
Her fight is so anime.
It does seem like a cinematic though, a lot of her moves.
I would say almost graceful. Can never find
The sweet spot.
the sweet spot for that.
No!
Ah! There we go. Would have been cooler with the parry, but
Is that all of the asylum?
that's it.
That's it?
That's it.
Okay. Why did you break her chair? What did that chair do to you?
It defied me.
Jackass. Oh, why is there something there? There wasn't there before.
The celestial dial.
What does that do?
I want to know if that's supposed to be like her coffin back there or what.
Her coffin. Oh, that underneath the clock.
Mm-hmm. Also, hold up, celestial dial.
I wonder. It could be. So you have to walk on her grave to get...
Yep.
Okay.
Basically, step over her to show my dominance so we can move on. And into what is perhaps the worst place in any video game ever, bar none. That's not even hyperbole.
What makes you say that, though?
Ugh. Onward to the fishing hamlet. Oh dear. It's not bad. This place just gives me PTSD. It's basically all it is. And fish people. Me and you are both into Lovecrafty and whatnot, so I'm sure
but
this...
that's what this entire game. This is just very
more so here.
Fishing Hamlet. Fishing Hamlet's very Innsmouth-y. But Innsmouth, I think, is also one of his more popular works.
I know it's all cosmic horror and everything, but this is only one of the few times that it directly, I feel, directly lines up, I guess, with that. Where it's like, hey, this is inspired by Innsmouth, and it's not even close.
Do fish bleed white?
Sure. I mean, I don't know.
I've never gutted a fish, so I don't know.
Oh dear.
Either they bleed white, which I don't think sounds right, or those guys are covered in pus.
Which is also just gross. Also, that hurt, a-hole. Step back. Throw that.
That seems like a lot of cheating there, Lee.
If you knew anything about those whales, I think you'll agree that it's fine.
I don't think I've ever made it this far on my own or with you.
I thought didn't we do the DLC with you? I figured
I've done. I don't
like
think
you-
I've even done the Asylum. I've seen you go through it a couple of times, just like I've seen you go through here. I don't remember going through this stuff. So on my worst case, I'd be going a wheelchair playthrough.
Okay.
Where I lose a leg, we'll have to go through all the DLCs on my
Is that really what you're gonna call it? The wheelchair play?
the wheelchair ending.
I mean, I use a little arcane. I don't think I've spec'd into it here. I thought maybe I'd brought in the bone or something, but apparently not. I may have sold them. I generally, for most of my builds, try to put 15 arcane in.
For what?
It allows you to use the Beast Claw and the Beast Claw, the Phantasmal Shell, and then the Hunter's Bone. And that's the one I like to use, is the Hunter's Bone.
Because that's what Lady Maria was doing, was poofing into dust.
You get
right?
you get the quick step. Hello?
He refuses to die.
But I say, if it's in your wheelhouse, like, if it's in the toolbox of stuff you can use it. I get handicapping yourself for wanting to try a different playstyle, but...
I mean, I've already done that to you. Everything else is free game.
Arcane is really the way to go if you want to have a good time in this game.
Which is what I did, and that's why I have a witchy person.
Because games are meant to be fun. I hate when people are, oh, you played Arcane? You're terrible. Meh.
Ow.
That hurt. Ah!
Is there a...
Yeah, mistakes were made. Is there a what?
I'm hearing the la
La la la. Oh no, he's gonna have my 260,000 echoes.
You get for not fucking spending them.
It's alright, we'll kill him this time.
Will you?
No. Oh shit. I forgot to make the shortcut, too. Ah, I suck.
You suck so hardly.
You know what? We're just going for it.
You're just going for it?
I doubt they follow me down the well, right?
I hope they all follow you down the well.
Ooh. Oh. Made it.
Winter Lantern.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep, he does have them. I think.
He doesn't have any eyes for me to tell. I think he does.
Does he? I don't see him.
But he also doesn't have any eyeballs.
Ah! There we go. I was like, please?
I was seeing the frantic button pressing. Oh, that didn't do shit.
Okay. He has them.
Does he have a single eye?
Please die. Hey. Rakuyo.
And
Get
that's
Maria's
Maria's
item.
weapon.
Yep. Hunter weapon wielded by Lady Maria, the Astral Clock Tower. A trick sword originated in the same country as the Canehurst Chikage. Only this sword feeds not off of blood, but instead demands great dexterity. Lady Maria was fond of this aspect of the Rikuyo, as she frowned upon blood blades, despite being a distant relative of the queen. But one day she abandoned her beloved Rikuyo, casting it into a dark well when she could stomach its presence no longer. I always thought that was funny, is that she hates the blood arts and whatnot.
But she's related to the blood people.
Well, she is, but she hates the arts, but you can tell she's going all out against you when she whips that shit out. I think a lot of mistakes were made in this playthrough. Bobbit weave! Bobbit weave! Whoop!
I think that's an understatement. And I'm hearing explosions.
It's a little early.
The Great One's wisdom is something that you don't have.
Shush! I hide in a hut. Also, that was such a sick and unnecessary burn.
What?
Oh, hello.
That I said that the Great One's wisdom is what you don't have?
Yeah.
And that's another check.
No, I'm good.
Are you?
I lived.
I'm surprised.
Guys, like, what is stagger? I guess I am using a teeny tiny weapon. Ah! No!
I'm surprised you lived. I would have thought you were bludgeoned to death.
Bludgeoned? That was a freaking butcher knife. Or butcher axe? Butcher knife. What are they called? Help me out here.
I think they're actually called butcher knives, but that one was not a butcher knife. That kind of... I'm assuming that's some type of... Oh, no. I'm assuming that was an actual, like, fishbone blade or something.
Ah!
Oh, that's an item way up there.
How do I quit? Haha!
I think they're just kinda...
God, I suck. Oh no! I was in my menu!
I get a sick joy out of making these ticks. These death ticks.
I was in my menu!
That... You don't pause on this game, sir.
He needs
That's some
to
bitch
abide
shit.
by the rules.
No. The rules is you're a bitch if you pause. Ha, isn't that right, Salem? Tell him how awful he is.
I'm bad. Oh no, my echoes. He has them! And I have no way to set that on fire. Oh.
He's like, hello up there.
No, Logan! Ah, God!
Well,
You think I'd learn?
you think, Lee, but we know better.
I ain't free aiming that.
How long does the oil last, Lee?
Not long enough. Well, I have to kill him.
Or you could make me angry and lose all those echoes forever and then not hear about it, and then I'll just add extra death ticks.
Oh, shit. Well, I don't... No, it doesn't matter.
And that's another one! Hey, now you don't have to care about it
Nope,
anymore.
I don't care anymore. I'm just going. I think the internet gets to see both, like, the best of me and the worst of me all in one episode.
Woo! How you got through the entire asylum that you don't like in 20 minutes, and now you can't get past, like, the first 2 minutes.
I beat even the 2 shit whales in the bottom of the freaking well, and then just getting owned in my pause menu because I'm just doing really dumb things. It has been a minute since we've played, not to make excuses, but...
Mostly because he hasn't been allowed over for recording because I've been working my ass off. Just to make sure.
Yeah.
So, I just want to know how awful that must feel to be a dog and then be changed into like a fish.
I would imagine pretty terrible.
You're like, shut up, dog!
Ow! I do like this little gauntlet, though.
Isn't there, like, some shit at the top?
That guy? Yeah. Oh, no! 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 Not again!
Hey, I remembered something that you didn't. Oh, he... Oh my god! He wants you.
Bish! You can't get in here? Oh, I think he's dead. Well, if he isn't... Can you go away? I'm gonna walk out the other side in the hopes that you go away.
I wasn't expecting him to clip through like half the door.
Oh, an item. Some keen blood.
Oh, he didn't even fuck off. He's just right there.
I'm gonna walk in. Hopefully he doesn't see me.
Is that Simon?
Mm-hmm. With homeboy just breathing outside.
Yep. The Beast Hide Assassin? Is that the guy that you dress up as?
The Beast Hide Assassin. See our thumbnail for details.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. I was like, is that who you're supposed to be?
Bring to an end the horror. So our forefathers sinned. We hunters cannot bear their weight forever. It just isn't fair.
I got his bow blade. I really should have used that. This guy can piss right off.
Is the underground cell thing for that hunter dude?
Yeah, Simon. He's down there just... Or not Simon, Brador. He's down there ringing his bell. But anyway, I think we're going to go ahead and leave it off.
You just don't want a higher death
right
counter this
here.
episode.
I don't want a higher death counter this episode. The next episode, we will be finishing up the Hamlet and possibly the game.
Possibly. I want you to go fight this deer hunter. I want to fight yourself.
In due time, my friend.
Okay.
In due time. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate it. And until next time, we will see you all later.